Okay, everything is now secured into place. I've tied off the actual posts behind and either side at the front there, so they're not going anywhere. Trees are obviously providing the other anchor point, and the trees certainly aren't going anywhere. So this is now ready to clear out all of this, and then we can start laying down the floor basically, which I haven't collected the wood for yet, but it's moving along at a really good pace here. It does, again, it doesn't look much, but it doesn't have to look much. It's not going to last, you know, a millennium. It's going to get me one season. If it can get me more than one season, bloody bonuses. Unfortunately, all this has to go though. Can't have this. So I'll try not to kill any plants the best I can, but I know it's going to have to happen. All right, that's coming along. That shelter is definitely coming along now. It's the base is ready to be laid. And look, I'll be honest, I wanted to get some actual of that foundation, that raised flooring actually laid today. But at this stage, I'm starting to just want to kind of relax. Camping's always got to be about the love of it. And I've got plenty of time to come back. So what I'm going to do for now is I'm going to start to have a bit of a relax for a while. If I get some time up my sleeve and some energy, I'll head back to that and I'll put a couple of logs on tonight. But as for now, there's just one thing that I want to do, which will probably take a good 10 minutes, which will be fun to do. I want to get the basic landing and stairs done. Not with rock or nothing, just the basic shape of them. I want to start getting it set, get the landscape set. I want it to rain on it a few times, come in, adjust it again, and just keep basically chipping away until the landscape wants that shape, if that makes any sense at all. So that's going to be my job right now. So now you might notice that I've switched cameras. That is absolutely because I've only got 10 minutes worth of footage left on my main camera, which is a bit disappointing because whilst this is a good camera, I don't like it as much as my main camera. But that's okay. As long as you get to see my beautiful face and the progress of the build, then we're happy, right? We're starting to get to the pointy end of the day. There's still a couple of hours light left, but it's starting to get to the point where I go, when do I stop eating and start holding out for dinner? It's always one of the eternal, important, essential, existential questions that there is. Tonight, I'm actually following through. I've said it the last 2 times. Tonight, I've left myself no option but to do it. I'm having mashed potatoes. Woo-hoo! What better way to break in a new base camp than with some mashed potatoes? You know, it's always really irritating when you're doing a base camp because it's one of those things where I have all these ideas and things I want to do. I just want to do them all now. But I know that it takes time and it takes patience and it takes a lot of hard work. And it's that last bit that I'm not too good at. But I'll be okay. I'll get there. I'm always like, that'll do. That's good enough. All right, let's get to those step skis. Step skis? What am I saying? See, I do one outing with someone and I just forget how to be a normal human on my own. Well, you get that, I guess, right? When was I normal to start with? Now don't forget, I plan to use local sourced, oh no, what else I'm going to buy them at Woolies. I plan to use rocks to reinforce these levels here. But for now, as I said before, we're just getting the land shaped. There you go, that looks the goods. I'm just sitting back looking at it, and I've got to ask you guys to have a bit of faith here. It's not looking like any great leap forward, I'll tell you that much. Like visually, where it's at right now, it's not looking like much. But anyone who's a painter or any kind of creative person knows that sometimes it doesn't all come together to the very last second. And whilst I'm not saying that's what I'm going to do, that's definitely what I'm saying I'm aiming for. So, you know, ride the wave, go on the journey. Because at the moment, it's pretty basic. Should be sweet. So I was just pulling down some leaning branches and things to make my pile of wood behind me there for tonight. Not a lot of big stuff. And I accidentally pulled off a vine. Not intentional, but very long, and came off very easy, and now I got a great piece of cordage. So with the vines, you want to use them when they're fresh, so they bind against themselves. They will dry, they will crack, they will break, but there is definitely a purpose and a life to them. If you can get at them when they're fresh like this, they're quite handy actually. This one's going doubled, so double strong. I mean, look, it's a good chunk of cordage. Yo built. Now, to go along with the vines that I've collected, I got about a 5 meter long strip of this off the trees that I use for the foundation. So I'm collecting these, I'm going to store them, and I've got a purpose for them. I'm not actually using any of them for cordage. I'm just going to hold on to them and hope that they keep sufficiently so that I can do something with them a little down the line. Who knows if it'll actually work? I could sit here and make actual cordage, but I actually don't want cordage. I want it to remain in its natural form. Bushcraft sword. Hi, Ross. All this here is fantastic for tinder. You just rough it up and it's tinderific. Problem is it's all a bit wet at the moment, so I'm just going to hang it up and I'll use it for next trip. Hey there guys, it's time traveling Craig again. Right now I'm in tomorrow morning. Look, the sun's rising. I've packed my tent away. Sorry, no high speed recap, whatever the hell I've called it, 16 different names. And I just remembered that I forgot to film a segment. I forgot to tell you guys about some of my plans. So, you know, why not do that right now? The thing that looks like it's coming this channel's way, and I've been kind of forced into it due to life, and I'm sure none of you will have a problem with it, but it looks like I'm going to have to pull the trigger on monetization. My wife, as we know, she's due with number 3. We've got a new house being built, we've got a new car, we've got the kids going to daycare, and it's getting to the point where every last cent is going to make a difference. So I really wanted to let you guys know that my original plan was to hold out monetization until I hit 10,000 subscribers. Give everyone, you know, ad-free viewing for the first 10,000 subs. But, you know, even $50 a month, even $50 every 2 months, you know, that's $300-400 a year. $300-400 a year, that could take care of a lot of Christmas, a lot of the Christmas gifts, that could take care of stuff, a big bill, it could take care of stuff. It's $300-400 a year. And I think with 2 kids and a wife and a house and a car and all those kind of things, I think it'd be irresponsible of me not to go ahead and pull the trigger on it. So I hope you guys don't mind. Now, I'm not quite sure how it works. I've never gone into that side of YouTube before. But I can promise you if there's options, I'd probably be going 2 6-second ads, maybe 2 or 3 times a video. That's it. Not much. It equates to half a minute of your life. And it might help me and my family get across the line because finances are going to get stretched over the next few years, and if I can chip in any way I can, it all helps. And I would be really irresponsible if I didn't at least try to do something, you know, to contribute a little bit more than just my 9 to 5. So I just want to let you guys know that. I hope no one's going to have a real problem with it. I hope it doesn't turn anybody off. As I say, I originally didn't want to do it. It goes against my original plans, but there's not much I can do. It is what it is. Life is what it is, and if someone's going to throw $300 at me, I'm going to take it, even though it's a lousy $300-400. God, big tubers right now are having a laugh, mate. YouTube, big games. Anyway, that's all I want to say now. Go back to yesterday, enjoy the rest of my camping trip. I wanted to slot that in. I'm not going to say goodbye because you're just going back in time to yesterday. So say hello to yesterday, Craig, for me while you're there. See ya. All right, that's the sun. It's gone, it's down. Bye-bye to the sun. Now, that means I've probably got about 45 minutes of residual light left, but I'm going to start the fire now because it's such a kickback day. I don't have a lot of wood. I mean, it looks like I've got a lot, but I don't really think it's a lot. That behind me is not going to burn too well. It was burned through quick, so, you know, it doesn't matter. Again, I've got to get up early tomorrow morning because I've got to head off. It's my daughter's 2nd birthday tomorrow. My beautiful Harper, it's her 2nd birthday. So, you know what? I'll splice in some footage right now of her celebrating her birthday. Have a look at her. Happy birthday to you. Hip hip. Hip hip. Hip hip. Hey. Yay. Isn't she cute? My kids are awesome. My plan is to go home, and that may have been the footage I just showed you actually, but my plan is to go home and set up a treasure hunt for them. And I'm going to make it end in the Bushcraft shelter out the front yard. They helped me build a Bushcraft shelter. It's pretty cute. They sit under it and play in it. So yeah, so I'll probably incorporate that into it. But that's Harper's birthday tomorrow, so tonight I won't stay up super late. I'll probably get up, probably actually set my alarm clock. First time ever I'll have an alarm clock going in the bush. I'll set my alarm clock and wake up maybe 6:30. Now, the rain is scheduled to come at 8. I'm going to take a risk and not put up the tarp. Risk only from the perspective that I could be packing up in the rain, which is always a pain in the bum. But I'm going to take a gamble and see how we go. I've got a new poncho, so worst case scenario, I'll just zip around and my gear can get wet and we'll just see how it goes. But it's always difficult because the tent is the only shelter when you don't have your tarp up. But you need to pack the tent away. So then everything's exposed while you do that. So I think the key will be when I go to sleep tonight, have everything as packed as I can so that when I wake up, I can just get straight up, get straight to packing, head out of here, get home, and spend the day with Harper. And Samuel, of course, but you know, it's Harper's day. So in the meantime, I'm just going to enjoy the last light on my own, no filming. And the next time you see me, I'll probably have my my mashed potatoes cooking actually. Really looking forward to those. You got to get it super fluffy. Thank you. mashed potatoes are officially cooking. It's on, baby. Just added the butter, the cheese, and the salt. Just gotta stab, and then stir it up. Look how good this is gonna be. I'll heat you up when I've got it all done. Oh yeah, that is as good as it looks. And you know what, guys? The time is now. You know how good that is. And you know how good it's going to taste. Oh, it's hot, but it's so good. Oh. Not as garlicky as the last time I made it. It's I think I put extra butter and it's really brought out the creaminess of the potato. Oh, that's great. Very nice. Alright guys, I'm getting smoked out here. This fire is kicking up so much smoke all of a sudden. Basically, it's time to go to sleep now. There's not much else to do. I've had a really relaxing night listening to podcasts and just, you know, having those mashed potatoes, which were outstanding, and just generally relaxing. Now I'm just dodging smoke. Alright, I'm signing off, guys. I'm buggered. Okay guys, well it's the morning after the quiet night before, slept well, didn't have much happen, and we are now looking forward to using this site regularly. So this episode's over. I really appreciate you guys hanging around till the end. This is the new normal for this channel now. This base is going to be something that I greatly look forward to using, greatly look forward to building up and camping out in. I've said it once, I'll say it again, it may not look amazing right now, but I know where it's going, and this is only the beginning. So, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy till then. Bye for now.